on, y'all? It's KB doing another story time. And this one's actually going to be about the first and last time, let me just say this, that I ever ran from a cop. This was around the time that I was like 17, 18 years old. My girlfriend at the time would let me borrow her car every once in a while because she thought like I needed to run errands. I didn't have no fucking errands to run. I just didn't want to be in the house for like hours on end by myself doing nothing. On this particular day, I had dropped her off at work. I went and picked up my homeboy and we went to like the mall or some fadoodle-doo like that. Hung out with him for like an hour or two, then I dropped him off at home. Now for my Colorado Springs people, just so you guys kind of get a visual of what I'm talking about and where I was at in these particular moments, when I dropped him off, I was on Galley, heading east. If you don't know where east is, I was heading towards the Citadel Mall right before you get to Academy. I'm heading east on Galley, like 5 minutes away. He calls me and he's like, "Hey, I think I left my wallet in your car." And I'm like, okay. What the fuck am I supposed to do about it? What am I supposed to do? I don't know what you want me to do. Well, can you come back and bring me back my wallet? Okay. Well, sure, why not? Let me just figure out where the hell to get turned around at. So I can hear him on the phone, because I'm on the phone like this, and I'm driving at the same time. And he's like, "Just turn around real quick. Just turn around real quick. It'll be real quick." And I'm like, sure. Now at this moment, I was in the far left lane. There's only 2 lanes on each side of Galley. So I'm like, okay, great. The longer I'm on the phone listening to him, the more I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, okay, I don't know where to go. So me not ever thinking about things thoroughly through before I do them, instead of just getting on, right in the middle of the road and just turning, making a U-turn through the neighborhood from the left, twiddly-dee-dum me from the left lane shoots all the way over, and I just turned from the left lane. Okay, I just made a turn from the left lane onto some street through this neighborhood. And what I failed to notice was that there was a cop waiting to turn into traffic onto Galley. When I made that turn, I locked eyes with this cop, okay? And I immediately dropped my phone. I don't even know where it went. I just dropped it and that was that. I sped down that road through that neighborhood, ended up on the other side of that road, trying to make a right-hand turn. And as I'm flying down, I can see the cop behind me making a freaking U-turn. And I'm like, oh, gee golly whiz, this is my day. I'm at the stop sign and I turned right. I don't know what the name of the street was that I went right on. I went right there. Then I made another right-hand turn onto Shelton. From Shelton, I got all the way over in the left lane, in the turn lane, back on the Galley. As I'm sitting at the stoplight, the cop is directly behind me and I'm looking at him and I'm thinking to myself, okay, if I stop, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Mind you, I don't have a damn permit. I don't have a light. I don't have nothing, okay? I didn't have jack squat diddly dot. I didn't have nothing, okay? I'm like, I could either run or I can stop. I didn't know what to do. So when the light went green, Galley, his lights come on behind me and I'm like, hot spam. I don't know what to do, okay? So as I turn on the Galley, I look to my left and I see my homeboy. He's standing on the corner. And when he sees that the cop is behind me with his lights on, he's like, and I'm sitting there like, I don't know what to do. Everything from that point on went into slow-mo. And then next thing I knew, it was like a quick movie. I was flying down Galley. I made a left-hand turn onto some damn street. Don't know what it was. Got on to Platt. Flew down to Platt. I flew all the way down Platt. I must have been doing at least 110, 120. And I don't know what it was about this day, but the Lord was on my side, okay? There was hardly no traffic. None at all. The cop is right behind me. Now, the car that I'm in, my girlfriend's car at the time, it was a Chevy Sonic with turbo. I feel like that was the only thing that saved me. Because if it wasn't for that turbo, I wouldn't have made it. Weaving, dodging through traffic, everything. And by some miracle, something just told me, turn right. I made like the sharpest right turn of my life. You could hear the tires like as I'm turning. And I ended up on the side or behind of Black Sheep. Don't know how I got there, but I got there. And they've got like off-road parking to the side. and there was this truck with an extended bed on it. I just whipped it in there. I just real quick whipped it in there, turned the car off, and sat down. Like, I slid down in the seat, y'all. Okay, it was the scariest thing I've ever been through. Like, the whole time from the left-hand turn from Shelton back on the Galley, my hands, everything is just shaking. Like, I thought I was on drugs that day. So I sat there for like 10 minutes, and by the time like I turned in there, you know, next to that truck and everything, like I seen the cop car go by down Platte. So I knew I was good, but I didn't want to risk it. So I sat there for like 10 minutes, and my homeboy calls me and he was like, "Yo, are you good?" And I'm like, "I don't know." I had no clue. I just knew I was scared, and that's all I needed to know. So he's like, "Did you get away?" And I'm like, "I think so." And he was like, "Okay, well, just wait a few more moments and then come back to the house." I took the back route back to his house. Instead of getting onto the main streets, I took the neighborhoods through back to his house. So when I got there, he was like, "How did you get away?" I don't know, okay? And I don't care. What are you wishing upon me, okay? I don't have nothing. I don't have no license. I ain't even got no insurance, nothing. I have nothing. Okay, I'm not worried about how the hell I got away. I just know I got away, and that'll be the last time I ever do anything like this. So, just moral of the story. Don't drive if you don't have a license, a permit, whatever. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Unless you're a daredevil like me. But if you do it, be as slick as me.